Got a lot going on. I got pussy t-shirts and...
There you go.
People often ask, like, what is the most difficult thing about the work that I do? There will always be a resistance to freedom because control is where the power is. And we grew up in a country that has relegated power to a very minute, small, specific group. And, even on a simple scale of parent to child, the parent wants control of the child. And so oftentimes you grow up as a child not having autonomy over your body. Kiss your aunt, kiss your uncle, sit on Santa's lap. You don't wanna, but you do it because your parents and your family has taught you that they actually have autonomy over your body. And so then it becomes very natural to surrender that autonomy to another loved one, a partner, a lover, an abuser, because you grew up not having autonomy over yourself. If you grow up always with the understanding that your body belongs to someone else, and imagine how that changes when you determine and you decide that that autonomy is yours and yours alone. I work with this organization. Shout out to All Bodies, amazing organization. And sometimes I would do guest work and they would have me do this blowjob class. And it wasn't a traditional blowjob class because I really don't think that there is a lot of mastery in blowjobs. You just have to really care about the person and really love what you do. If you put those things together, I think usually you'll be okay. But the question that I most often got was, how do I keep from gagging? I don't want to gag. This is really not my thing, but Frenchie, how do I keep from gagging? I don't like this reaction. And I'm thinking well, your body is telling you that you've reached a limit and you should probably pull his penis out of your mouth. And there's always this aha moment, oh, just take it out. I'm like, why aren't you listening to your body? Why should I give you advice on how not to listen to your body, how to ignore your body, how to discipline yourself to do something that your body is clearly rejecting? And I'm not going to give anyone advice over that. And it's amazing because if you asked a man to do something sexually that he did not want to do, he simply says no. He's like, no. Babe, I'm really into this anal beads thing now, and I would like to try, these anal beads with you. And he's like, no. But if you love me, you do it. And he'd be like, nope, I don't love you that much. But it's something about women not having autonomy over their body that teaches them to surrender, even sexually, even when their bodies are telling them this is not okay. So the difficult part about my work is pushing through the norms, pushing through everything that has been normalized and you're just told this is how we do it. You know, there was a time where you finished high school, you got married, or you finished college and you got married, and now today there are more women who are unwed than married women. And the times have changed. And look what women are going through to shift the time. And it's difficult. And I accept that it's difficult. But I'm okay with challenging these norms. I'm okay with talking about the different spectrums of womanhood and the different spectrums of manhood and the spectrums of masculinity and femininity, and them not just being just these very narrow, condensed ideals. I'm okay with opposing that. So I oppose a lot, and I probably come off as argumentative because I know better. I probably come off as antagonistic because I'm challenging what you have been, the society that you have been brought up in. That is the difficult part. The difficult part is knowing that everyone is not ready for emancipation. Not necessarily that they don't want to be emancipated, but it's a lot to prepare for. And like many abolitionists, I won't be able to help everybody get free. That is difficult. It's easy to walk around with my little pussy t-shirt. That's easy. That's always welcome. People are like, oh, that's cute. Okay. But, you know, even then, some people think, well, you know, aren't you going to attract the wrong attention? And I actually don't. People are actually pretty proud, and they're happy that I'm this liberated. They're happy that I have ownership and an understanding of what the words mean when I say them, when I use them, when I apply them, when I wear them. I guess I don't expect it to be easy. But, you know, it's difficult when I see a parent that never learned how to nurture their child. It's difficult when I have a client with AIDS and they're having a bad day and there's nothing I can do to support them. There's nothing like watching somebody die to teach you how to live. That's difficult. But I accept all of these challenges as a sexual abolitionist. It's difficult to date because it takes a particular type of man to accept all of this and all of this energy and all of this information and knowledge that I know. A lot of people don't want, you know, someone that is so well versed in a lot of sexual spaces. It's difficult. But it's even more difficult to see the division that I see in the world, the division that I see in dating, the division that I see between men and women, the division that I see between children and their parents, the division that I see between people's spirituality and their sexuality. That is difficult. And that is why I do the work that I do. That is why I am a sexual abolitionist. And I want us all to get free.